Despite what some of us may have been conditioned to believe whilst growing up, it's perfectly okay to feel. Emotions, in particular those negative, are not the enemy. They are the best guide that we could ever have, and for this I'm truly grateful. Without feeling, we would not know what we want and don't want. Without experiencing negative emotions like sorrow and loss, we would never truly know the real extents of joy and gratitude. Emotions give colour to the canvas of life. They show us who we really are. They show us whether or not we are in alignment with our true selves. And they present incredible opportunities for growth. Somewhere along the years of growing up, whether it's by authority figures, media, government or religion, educational systems, culture, or all of the above, many of us are shamed for the emotions that we experience. We are shamed for self-expression, shame for the basic needs that we all have, such as a longing for love, a sense of belonging and worth. So we learn to suppress our emotions. We become adamant at avoiding them. We learn to put others' needs before our own, always finishing up last. Rather than sharing our experiences, we seal our hearts and lips. We suffer in silence. But these needs of ours, our emotions, are not undeserving, no. Their worth is innate within each and every one of us. These needs of ours, our emotions, the inevitable contrast in this world, are all a normal part of this life experience. In fact, I believe they are the most human aspect of it, the most beautiful. We are each made up of positive light and negative shadow. Running from our needs and our negative emotions creates resistance to ourselves. And herein, my friends, lies the true pain and discomfort we feel in relation to negative emotions. We are running away from ourselves, rejecting parts of our being that we've been taught to believe are wrong or not good enough. But whatever we push away will only persist. When bypassing our emotional truth, the truth of where we are, we only create suffering. Well, I am here to tell you that suffering is optional. I am here to tell you that there is no shame at all in where you currently are. We are where we are, and that is okay. It really is. My heart really needs to tell you as well that your negative emotions and basic needs are not wrong, that they are more than good enough and worthy of having your attention. They are a part of you after all. I see you as a whole person. So, rather than resisting and suppressing these negative emotions and needs of ours, I encourage you to breathe into them. Breathe into them and acknowledge their presence and pain. Embrace them with a desire of allowing an integration, accepting all parts of you with no judgment. Embrace negative emotions with the intention of learning from them and seeing the value beneath their surface. Negative emotions always present us with an opportunity for healing and integration. Negative emotions always have an important message to share with you, always. If we release resistance and bravely dive into them, exploring their depths, the emotion will show us our authentic self. It will reveal what parts of us need healing. It will identify the root of the pain, a basic need that was not met in our past. So, it is absolutely vital in that moment of realization that you give yourself the emotion and the neglected need that you have previously resisted. absolute, unconditional love and acceptance. Treat it gently as you would a child. Ask it what it requires of you. Ask it if it would like to be expressed, and then take whatever actions necessary to fulfill its need. By being unconditionally loving, you will find that rather than persisting, instead the emotion and its need will at last be met, and it will pass naturally on its own. I assure you, if you try this, that the overwhelming negative emotions that you do experience will not last. Instead, you will feel an indescribable peace envelop your being. But you must realize that this will only work, though, if deep down your desire is not to change yourself, nor to escape the negative emotion in hopes that you will feel better. No, it will only work if your desire is to accept all parts of you, including the fragments of your inner child. Fragments of your inner child that have unmet needs and suppressed emotions that only wish to be made whole and integrated. Only then will you be set free. So all in all, I ask, if anything, that you please allow yourself to feel what you feel. Believe me when I say that it is completely okay, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with you at all. You have a right to your emotions, a right to self-expression. You have a right to addressing your own basic needs. Simply put, those that mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind. Make it a daily mantra. It's time that we end the eternal war that we have against ourselves, and bravely start embracing all parts of our being, both light and shadow. It's time that we let our inner peace return to what it once was. Just imagine how much these loving acts of self-acceptance and compassion would echo out upon the rest of the world. Think about it for a moment. Imagine having a world full of people who are in alignment with who they really are. No false selves, just self-loving authenticity. It would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Know too, that because we are each extensions of this universe, healing yourself is in turn healing the whole. One person does make a difference. So, as I bid you farewell today, please know that you are very loved and worthy of being here. All parts of you are. And if you do not feel that you resonate with the message in this video, if you feel that you are not yet ready to acknowledge and integrate your emotions and unmet needs just yet, then that is perfectly okay. There is nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Because we are all at different stages and going at different paces in this journey we call life. I am thinking of releasing a video soon on what you can do in the meantime if you are not yet ready to emotionally heal. I would love to know if this interests you, and if you'd like to hear more on this topic too, or anything else for that matter. A moment of honesty before I go. Before making this video here, I was extremely anxious. I really was. I was very, very fearful of what other people would think of me. I thought to myself that the video would not be good enough, that it would not be able to help others. I got quite upset. But I acknowledged the emotion I was feeling. I didn't condemn myself for the way I was feeling. I honored the emotion. Whenever you experience a feeling of fear, there is definitely always a call for kindness. There is a call for self-compassion, and that's exactly what I did. I stopped what I was doing. I decided this is not the right time to make this video, and I instead just chilled out. I did peaceful, relaxing things until I felt ready to make the video. Because I listened to how I was feeling, and I asked myself what I really, really needed at the time, and I answered that. I felt so much better. My nerves are practically gone now. So I just wanted to share that with you. Acknowledging our emotional needs does make a difference. So, all my support to each of you. I hope that this has helped you in some way. I really do. I send you all my peace and my love. Take care for now. Bye.